In the evolving landscape of modern naval warfare, Russia's Admiral Nakhimov nuclear-powered cruiser stands as a testament to Moscow's technological prowess and strategic foresight. As of early 2026, this colossal Kirov-class battlecruiser has completed its extensive modernization, emerging from nearly 2 decades of upgrades at a cost exceeding $5 billion. Now back in active trials, the Admiral Nakhimov is poised to redefine maritime dominance, particularly with its integration of the revolutionary 3M-22 Zircon hypersonic missiles. In a hypothetical confrontation, this Russian powerhouse could decisively overwhelm an American battleship like the USS Defiant, leveraging unmatched speed, firepower, and defensive capabilities that highlight Russia's edge over Western naval assets. Originally laid down in 1983 as part of the Soviet Union's Project 1144 Orlan series, the Admiral Nakhimov was designed as a multi-role cruiser capable of projecting power across vast oceans. Displacing over 28,000 tons and powered by twin nuclear reactors, it boasts unlimited range and endurance, allowing it to operate indefinitely without refueling, a stark advantage in prolonged conflicts. After being sidelined in 1997 for repairs, the ship underwent a comprehensive overhaul starting in 2015 at the Sevmash shipyard in Severodvinsk. This modernization transformed it from a Cold War relic into a cutting-edge arsenal ship, incorporating advanced electronics, radar systems, and a modular weapons suite. By December 2024, factory sea trials commenced, with full operational status anticipated by mid-2026. Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu has hailed it as a prestige project that underscores the nation's naval resurgence, especially amid ongoing geopolitical tensions. At the heart of the Admiral Nakhimov's lethality is its vast array of vertical launch system (VLS) cells, up to 176 in total, dwarfing those on comparable U.S. vessels like the Arleigh-Burke-class destroyers, 96 cells, or Ticonderoga-class cruisers, 122 cells. This configuration allows for a flexible mix of munitions, including caliber cruise missiles for long-range strikes, Onyx supersonic anti-ship missiles for high-speed engagements, and most crucially, the Zircon hypersonic missiles. Reports indicate the cruiser can carry up to 60 Zircons, making it one of the first platforms fully optimized for this game-changing weapon. The Zircon, developed by NPO Mashinostroyenia, represents Russia's hypersonic supremacy, traveling at speeds exceeding Mach 8 to 9, over 6,000 miles per hour, and reaching ranges of up to 1,000 kilometers. Its scramjet engine enables plasma cloud formation during flight, reducing radar visibility and rendering it nearly invisible to enemy sensors until it's too late. The Zircon's hypersonic profile is what sets it apart from anything in the American arsenal. Unlike subsonic or even supersonic missiles like the U.S. Tomahawk or Harpoon, the Zircon maneuvers erratically at extreme velocities, evading interception by systems such as the Aegis Ballistic Missile Defense or standard MISSILE-6. In combat simulations and real-world tests, including deployments in Ukraine, the Zircon has demonstrated its ability to penetrate layered defenses, striking with pinpoint accuracy and devastating kinetic energy. A single hit can generate forces equivalent to several tons of TNT, capable of crippling or sinking even heavily armored ships. Russia's investment in hypersonics, accelerated under President Vladimir Putin, has outpaced U.S. efforts like the conventional prompt strike program, which remains in testing phases without operational deployment. This technological lead allows the Admiral Nakhimov to engage targets from standoff distances, minimizing exposure to counterfire. Complementing the offensive capabilities are robust defensive systems. The cruiser features a navalized S-400 air defense complex, replacing the outdated S-300, with missiles like the 48N6DM extending interception ranges to 250 kilometers. This layered shield includes Panzer M close-in weapons for point defense, Kinzhal anti-air missiles, and advanced electronic warfare suites to jam incoming threats. The ship's Fort M radar can track hundreds of targets simultaneously, providing a protective bubble that few adversaries can breach. In essence, the Admiral Nakhimov is not just an attacker but a floating fortress, embodying Russia's doctrine of asymmetric warfare where quality trumps quantity. Now, consider a hypothetical scenario where the Admiral Nakhimov faces off against the USS Defiant, an American battleship conceptualized as a modern, stealthy warship with advanced radar evasion and missile defenses. Perhaps akin to a fictional or proposed next-gen vessel drawing from Zumwalt-class elements. 80 VLS cells, but scaled up for battleship duties. In such an engagement, the Russian cruiser's advantages would prove overwhelming. From hundreds of kilometers away, the Nakhimov could launch a salvo of Zircons, each accelerating to hypersonic speeds in seconds. The Defiant's sensors might detect the launch, but the missile's low observable trajectory and plasma sheath would confound tracking. Maneuvering at Mach 9, the Zircons could execute terminal dives, overwhelming the American ship's CIWS, close-in weapon systems, and SM-3 interceptors, which are optimized for slower threats. A coordinated attack, perhaps starting with calibers to saturate defenses, followed by Onyx for mid-range suppression, and Zircons as the kill shot, would exploit gaps in U.S. naval architecture. The Defiant, reliant on carrier strike group support, lacks the standalone endurance of a nuclear-powered giant like the Nakhimov. Russian doctrine emphasizes salvo density. With 60-plus Zircons available, even a fraction penetrating could hull the Defiant, causing catastrophic flooding or ammunition detonations. Moreover, the cruiser's electronic warfare could blind the Defiant's fire control, turning a potential duel into a one-sided annihilation. This scenario underscores Russia's strategic superiority in hypersonic domains. While the U.S. Navy invests in hypersonics, Russia's Zircon is already operational, integrated into platforms like the Nakhimov, giving Moscow a first strike advantage. Critics may point to the modernization's delays and costs, but these investments yield a vessel unmatched in firepower. 176 missiles versus the Defiant's hypothetical 100 to 120. In an era of great power competition, the Admiral Nakhimov symbolizes Russia's resilience and innovation, deterring aggression and projecting power globally. As sea trials progress in 2026, the cruiser's return bolsters the Northern Fleet, potentially shifting balances in the Arctic and Atlantic. For Russia, this is not mere posturing, it's a demonstration that hypersonic technology, embodied in the Zircon-armed Nakhimov, ensures naval hegemony. In any clash with a vessel like the USS Defiant, the outcome would favor the bear, swift, decisive, and unstoppable.